Rugby. Yesterday's rain and the overnight frost has gone, and we should see a fast-moving game, I think, between these two sides. Leigh coach Tommy Bishop has moved captain John Woods to centre, partnering Des Drummond, the last year's TV superstar sensation, and he brings in young Gary Ainsworth at hooker number 9. And young to the number 13, John Westhead. Unusual to see a schoolboy, still at school this lad, 17 years of age, getting a note of encouragement there, but he'll be looking for a good game. And Leeds, a very experienced side. Coach Maurice Bamford, only been in charge of the team for 3 weeks, yet hasn't lost a game yet in his reign. Brought in 2 Australians, Lowry and Webb at 12 and 13 to stiffen up that pack.
Yeah. Where is it?
And number 10 there, one of the Rain twins, Kevin at number 10. And we'll be seeing quite a lot of him, and also we mustn't mistake him for his twin brother there, number 8, Keith. So referee Fred Lindop not had far to come from Wakefield, getting this Young Player Cup semi-final underway. Leeds coming from the left of our screens in cherry and white stripes, and Leeds in their traditional blue and amber shirts. Two very fast-flowing, open-side teams. Both of them like to play good rugby, both renowned for back play. A very even match, Alec.
Well, I think I'm looking forward to a very exciting game, because we've got two teams here who can really play football. Leigh, John Woods and John Holmes. Should be a tremendous match, and really the viewers should be in for a great game.
Leeds big fullback number 1, Ian Wilkinson, bringing the ball away. Gary Moby. Kevin Dick. Oh, good tackle on Holmes, but gets the ball away to number 10, Kevin Rain. Kevin Dick wearing a headband. Ward, oh, good tackle. Leigh number 11 straight into the tackle, Ian Potter. Oh, and a nice chip through. Oh. Well, Mick Hogan did well to take that. Shane Varley covered back. It was an awkward bounce of the ball. There's still a little bit of bite in the ground from that overnight frost. Not quite all gone in places. Maori forward, Jeff Clark for Leeds, driving it away. Both backs are forwards, testing each other out. And Des Drummond's first touch of the ball. Number 2, last year's superstar sensation. This lad can run when he gets the chance. Scored 5 in the 3rd round, 5 tries against Carlisle in the 3rd round of this trophy. Oh, and a good kick. Excellent kick there from Steve Donlan, number 6. Nice piercing kick. Puts Leigh on the attack. I think we'll see a lot of kicking in this match, Alec.
Well, it'll be a very important aspect of the game, Ray, because Stevie Donlan, who comes from a rugby union background, will be putting Leeds under a lot of pressure.
And the first scrum. Referee Fred Lindop not very happy with that. Get down, lads, he says. Very keen on having a good wide open tunnel there to get that ball in. Kevin Dick to put it. And he gets it. Good strong run from out of defence by Ian Wilkinson. Usually a centre, this number 1, but having a good spell at full back. Gary Moby. Recently signed from St Helens 6 weeks ago. David Ward, John Holmes again. Oh, this is promising. Andy Smith. But well tackled by Des Drummond. Oh, well covered by number 7, New Zealand international Shane Varley. Very lively lad, covering behind the defence there. Picked that ball up well. Yes, he's marshalling his troops. Varley again. Well, he's certainly in the thick of things, is this Shane Varley. Alf Wilkinson, Jack Clark. The tackling, I think, as we would expect, very sharp. Both defences getting up very, very quickly. Oh, and a nice dummy from Alf Wilkinson. And the sixth tackle. To Donlan. Oh, well taken. That was a difficult ball for Paul Prendeville to take. It was right into the sun, it was high up, and he took it well. Paul Prendeville, on loan from the Hull club, had many good seasons there, this Welsh Rugby League international. And John Holmes puts the touch. Using the forwards, the two Rain twins, 8 and 10, Keith and Kevin Rain. David Ward moving the ball, John Holmes again, Gary Moby. Well, he's a very fast lad, this, very quick lad. Didn't really settle down at St Helens, but having a much better season here at Leeds. Kevin Dick. Oh, but well taken. Good ball, young Creaser. Well, he's got speed on him. Oh, nicely out to Paul Prendeville. There's a chance here. A good kick through. Well, it looked like a trip, but referee Lindop playing on. Well, no try. Well, let's give referee Fred Lindop there. I think he saw the initial obstruction, but he played advantage for Leeds, and Leeds couldn't take credit of that advantage. What a letdown for Leeds there. Certain try goal.
Well, this is a very good move by young Creaser here. He knocks off John Woods here, slips the ball to Paul Prendeville, just watch the kick coming up, chips it over to full-back, and just watch the full-back, just trips him up. Now the referee, this is a good decision, plays the advantage as the ball is dropped. Leeds is playing, giving them the advantage, the ball goes over the line, Leeds kicks over the line, and collide and just miss a try. Good decision by Lindop.
To play, David Ward bringing it down. I think we'll see a lot of open play from Leeds. They're renowned for three-quarter play. They've had some great backs in their time. Welsh stars like Lewis Jones and English Rugby International like Beverly Risman have all been in that blue and amber shirt. And a penalty. Penalty for Leeds, interfering at the play of the ball. One of the directives from Rugby League headquarters this season was that they wanted these play the ball speeded up. Felt that far too much time wasting was going on. So we've seen a lot of penalties given in this direction this season. So 7 minutes gone in this first half, and it's the first chance for young Creaser. Again, only a youngster, 17 years of age. Went with the Bala Amateur Under-18s Tour of New Zealand last season. But already got 25 goals to his credit this year. 30 yards out and just to the left of the ball. It's 2 points. Well directed shot from Creaser. First blood to those Leeds fans. Oh, good move. To Walker. Oh, well taken. Phil Fox, well, this lad can run. He's got the full-back. Oh, but a good tackle. Excellent tackle from young Creaser. Leigh on the attack. Oh, good ball to Alexander. He's got Clark with him. He's going for that line and he's over. Oh, yes. An excellent try. Well, Leigh came right out of their own 25. Well, those Leeds fans be going mad. That was rugby at its best. Adrian Alexander put this lad Clark through, and it's Leigh 4, Leeds 2.
Well, what a a start to a game we've got here. Leigh moves the ball quick to Gary Ainsworth, and Aidan Alexander moves the ball just behind the man here and bursts through the tackle, and just watch Gary Clark here. Does he run to the line? And that's a very good start for Leeds and a very good try.
Yes. And John Woods been kicking very, very well this season. Slots it through nicely. 10 minutes gone, 6 points to 2 for Leeds. David Ward, Leeds captain and hooker. Scrums, one each at the moment. He'll want to edge better than that against this youngster Gary Ainsworth. Many felt that Leeds would get well on top in the scrummaging. But there's one to the youngster. Ooh! Well, doesn't he live dangerously, this young number 7 Varley? But he's a hard nut, all the way from New Zealand. Oh, and a good hook there, a good heel. Good ball to Donlan. Oh, and a nice ball to Drummond. Still going. Unfortunately, Des Drummond couldn't take that ball. He had the overlap, he had a chance. Clark again, this lad, he's got some speed. I think the Leeds forwards are having great difficulty, Alec, in picking up this second row speed.
Well, this Clark, to me, since the start of the season, looks as though he's put about 6 or 7 yards on. He's certainly giving Leeds a torrid time, and anybody in support could have latched onto a couple of tries.
Leigh on the attack, Shane Barley. Just inside that Leeds 25. Ian Potter driving it towards the post. We could have a drop goal. Leeds number 6 Donlan, something of an expert, and there is one. Well, 24 minutes gone, that extra point there from Steve Donlan gives Leigh that 5-point advantage.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drop goal because Steve Donlan, would you believe it or not, this is the first time in this cup ties for both sides a drop goal has been dropped, and that's a good planned move by Leigh.
It's amazing how these big props believe they've never done anything. They're all angels. Yes, youngster John Westhead leading with his feet. Correct a penalty.
Here we have what the penalty is all about. John Westhead, he's all anxious to get this, just sticks a leg out and Fred Lindop gives a penalty.
It's an important kick for young Creaser. It would put Leeds back into contention in the game. They could do with a couple of points at this stage. 10 minutes to half-time, a vital stage in any match. Already got 1 goal to his credit. A lot of confidence for a 17-year-old lad. Oh, it's a good one. No, just to the left. But the score still remains Leeds 7, Leeds 2. And it's Leigh to play from the 25-yard area. Drop out, John Woods. And here's another attempt. Oh, and he's still got it. What a knock-on. Well, Leon, referee Fred Lindop was looking to his touch judge there for some help. Didn't get it from the touch judge. In all fairness to Fred Lindop, he couldn't see that it was a knock-on. Barley, Clark again. Barley. Oh, what a good game is this youngster Gary Ainsworth having. This hooker, number 9 for Leigh. Barley. And the pressure's on Leeds now. 6th tackle coming up. It's another drop attempt from Donlan. No. Well to the left of the post, Steve Donlan. The score still remains 7 points to 2 in Leigh's favour. 6 minutes to half time. David Ward to tap out. David Ward trying his best down the middle. 14 seasons in the game for Leeds. This Leeds skipper, number 9. Had his testimonial benefit last season. Oh, magnificent tackle from number 11, Potter. Terry Webb. Prendeville. Well, Paul Prendeville's getting some man and ball situations, Alec.
Well, I don't know what he expects Paul Prendeville to do with that, because he's no chance of getting through there. And the only chance Leeds has got is by moving the ball out like they are now and stretching Leigh, because the cover defence is very good from Leigh, and this is the problem. Leeds seem to be playing it right down the middle, and if they don't get back into this game, Leigh will have more and more confidence as the game goes on. Well, this is what we've just been talking about now, and Leeds here for the first time, or one of the few times, moved the ball out wide, and this is what the Leeds have got to do if they're going to crack this cover. When they do this, they look very dangerous indeed, but watch the lead cover, there's always 2 men there, and this is what they're good at.
And another Leigh ball. Well, how well is this youngster, Gary Ainsworth, hooking? Oh, good tackle. Good tackle from Dean Bell. Reading the situation well, this Leeds number 4. Came in very quick. But Leeds certainly can't grumble about the possession they've had. They monopolised this first half. Clark. Well, this number 12 paid his own fare over, came over to Leigh, said to coach Tommy Bishop, can you give me a game? And I'm sure Leigh are grateful for that. Scrum down. Well, referee Fred Lindop was right on the spot. Leigh with a 3-1 advantage in these scrums. It leads Kevin Dick to put the ball in. And he puts it in not straight, so it's a penalty. Well, he's probably having to do that because this young Leigh hooker is really giving David Ward a bit of a caning here in the scrums. So Leigh once again on attack. 3 minutes to half time. Phil Fox driving towards those posts. Gary Ainsworth having a good game in the loose too, this number 9. Alf Wilkinson shrugs off 1 man, 2 man. Potter. A try here would be a bit of a disaster for Leeds at this stage. Adrian Alexander. Good ball, he's going for that. Just tackle. 6 tackle now. Will Leeds kick or will they risk a turnover here? Oh, and it is a charge down. Play on. Yes, good charge down by fullback Wilkinson. Saves the situation for Leeds. The Leeds fans in the crowd roaring, get them onside ref, get them onside ref. But I don't think they are. I think this defensively is coming up very, very fast. It's too quick for this Leeds back.
I think the worst part about the Leeds performance, Ray, is that they're going in ones and there's nobody supporting the man. And they've got to move this ball out wide if they've got a chance, even to kick like John Holmes is doing down the field now, just to relieve a bit of pressure.
Mick Hogan. Well, I don't think anyone can fault the Leeds skipper's work rate. David Ward there into the tackle again. And Drummond appearing in the unlikely position of left centre. But Leeds ball. Rain. Kevin Dick. Well, they've got an overlap here. Oh, good ball to Andy Smith. Nice nicely judged by Lee skipper number 3, John Woods. Leeds still on the attack. Dean Bell, Dick again. Oh, good dummy. He's going for that line. Oh! Now can we see what Leeds are worth? 2 yards from this lead line. David Ward, Holmes. Good ball to Wilkinson again. He's got Teresa with him. Still Wilkinson. Webb. Oh, he's lost it. No. Well, it looks like a knock-on. And my word, how Gary Ainsworth's hugging that ball. Nobody else is going to get it.
Well, this is when Leeds are at the most dangerous. They move the ball about here, they support the men. Wilkinson here does a little bit of the Paul Daniels stuff in, and this is very close. And he takes rightly so a knock-on.
Oh, it's a good chip. Well, that was a let-off. That was a let-off for the Leigh line. Number 1, Mick Hogan there, the Leigh full-back, hurt in the process. But in the commotion, in the melee, the half-time hoot has gone. But that lad, I think Mick Hogan, took a knock on the floor as the little chip kick was given. But nevertheless, he'll get attention, but it's still Leigh 7, Leeds 2. When that stand roof was blown off in the gale that swept York yesterday, the Huddersfield committee worked throughout the night to restore it, and let's give credit to them. They've been rewarded with a fine attendance and a good game. Perfect pitch now, the frost has gone, the waterlogged conditions underneath the stand have gone. And Leigh to resume the second half. No changes to either side, no coach using any substitutes as yet. And Leeds, Alec, will certainly want to get back in this game quickly. Well,
Leeds will have to step up a gear, because they've been very lethargic in the first half, and really they've not been supporting the men. And the way Leigh are tackling, they've got to come up with a different kind of tactics this half.
Yes, it's been very close. Only had 1 try in that first half to Lee's Jeff Clark, and a goal to John Woods and a Donlan drop. But here's a good run again from Leeds. Number 12, Lowry, Kevin Dick, John Holmes. Leeds, renowned for an open style of play, have produced many, many good backs in their time. Oh, that's a good kick. Excellent kick from number 7, Kevin Dick. The sort of kick that, if you were playing in a red and white shirt out there for Leigh, that sets you back 30, 40 yards. There's nothing worse for a forward than having made your way upfield and suddenly a punishing kick like that sends you back to your own line. Lee Shane Varley to put the ball in. On a good heel from David Ward against the head. Well covered by youngster number 13. John Westhead. Leeds on the attack. Gary Morby. 5 yards from the Leigh line. Oh. Kevin Dick. Oh, nicely stepped inside there by Mark Lorry, the Australian from Parramatta. John Holmes switching direction. Dick again. Nice chip. Oh. Well, Leigh looked to have all the time in the world to cover that, but an awkward bounce of the ball. Nearly fooled number 4, Graham Morgan. Only his 3rd match of the season for Graham Morgan. Been out with a bad leg injury, but thankfully back in harness now. Leigh to drop out. Wilkinson. Ward, Terry Webb, Kevin Rain. But Leeds forwards continually coming back inside into this Leigh cover. Keith Rain. Good covering tackle from his opposite number 10, Alf Wilkinson for Leigh. Dick again. Oh, good ball. David Ward. to Creaser, shrugs him off. Still gets the ball going. Oh, well. I think number 12, Mark Lowry, for Leeds would have been well advised to have kept that ball going to his left. Gives Jeff Clark, the Leigh number 12, possession back again, and Leigh quite content to bring the ball away from the line. Well taken by Wilkinson. Well, he's taken some pulling down of this big fullback, number 1. Ian Wilkinson. Leeds, John Holmes. Put a scrum down. Shane Varley, Leeds scrum half to put the ball in. Leeds having trouble with these two big props for Leigh. Number 8 Alexander, number 10 Wilkinson, and another good heel for Ainsworth. Excellent game this Maori from New Zealand, one of the only colonial player in the Leigh ranks, more of a homespun side. Wilkinson, all good ball to Ainsworth. Potter. Leigh coach Tommy Bishop has done a very, very good job with this Leigh side, taking over at the beginning of the season. Andy Smith, not had many opportunities. This lad Andy Smith is ex-Halifax and Yorkshire Rugby Union wingman. Gary Morby. Oh! No, knock on. Young David Creaser not able to get hold of that ball. A little bit too eager. Then Leeds halfbacks are making far better use of the ball to the flanks than the Leeds team. Here they are now. Oh, and a nice break from Clark again. Has he got support with him? Oh, good ball to Ainsworth. Oh, the poor lad tripped up. Tripped himself up over his own player there, fell to the ground, poor lad. But still, Leigh on attack. Alexander inching nearer, 10 yards from the Leeds line. Clark again, what an appetite for the game this Maori has. There's no keeping this lad out. Wilkinson, oh, and a good dummy. Oh, good tackle, and yes, a turnover. The new law in rugby league this season, after the sixth tackle, the ball transferred to the other side. Oh, and Dean Bell. Well, a good break from Bell. Had very few opportunities, this Kiwi number 4, but he's got the legs when he gets the spaces. Gary Morby to Kevin Dick. Now this is better from Leeds. David Ward, Holmes, Dean Bell, Andy Smith. John Holmes. Oh, he's got the gap. Oh, and a nice pass to Wilkinson. He's got Creaser with him. Oh! Now this is something like the play that Leeds are playing for. Play on. Dick again. Lowry. He's going for that line. Sixth tackle coming up. I think Leeds will play this one out. Kevin Dick. To Rain. Oh, he's over. Yes. Oh, an excellent try. Keith Rain coming on the ball just at the right time from Kevin Dick. And hasn't that put Leeds back in the game? Under the post too.
this is what we have. This is what Leeds. They've had the pressure on, and here it pays off. Keith Graham flies onto this ball of Kevin Dick, pushes two men, a little bit of lackadaisical cover, but that try and that score has come at the right time for Leeds.
Just to the left of the post, 20 yards out, and he gets it. Well, for the first time in the match, Leeds into the lead by 8 points to 7. That youngster David Creaser, a nicely well judged kick. People said this would be a close game. People found it very difficult to decide who would go through to the final. And Wilkinson. Well, he's built like a second row forward, this lad. Gary Morby. Oh, the tackle from Potter, but knock off. John Holmes, I think, having a minute there, relaxing, took his eye off the ball. Scrum down just inside the Leeds 25. Shane Barley of Leeds to feed the scrum. David Ward can't get his head in. Oh, that's a good heel. To Woods. To Drummond. Oh, here's an opportunity. Look at the speed on this lad, and he's over. Oh, what a magnificent try. His first opportunity in the game. We mentioned that this lad broke that 100-yard record in TV Superstars last year. And what a flyer from a standing start there. Leeds back in the lead, 11-8.
You want determination, you want guts. Just watch this as John Woods lays this ball off. Just watch this fella. This is like a bullet from a gun. Watch him go from here. Wow, does he go? What a try that is. Good try.
No goal. Nevertheless, still 15 minutes gone in the second half. Leeds in the lead, 11 points to 8. And what a try from that man Drummond. That's the sort of pace that you need. Like an electric hair flying down that wing. Lee sub Kevin Squire from ex-Barnstaple Rugby Union warming up to come on the field. John Westhead bringing it away. And Ray Tavern. Lee forwards, quite content to play this ball to the blind side. They're absorbing time up, then they'll kick it on the 6th. Wilkinson. Here it is. Not a good one, straight to Paul Prendeville. 8 minutes to go. Lee still 11 points to 8 in the lead and looking for the first entry into this John Player Trophy final. David Ward, Holmes. Oh, good run by Bell. Nice neat side snap as this number 4, this Kiwi, this New Zealander Dean Bell. To Rain, to Creaser, he's got his wingman outside him. Oh, he's got the ball to Prendeville. And he's in. Yes. A magnificent pass by youngster David Creaser to Paul Prendeville. And just look at the delight on those Leeds fans. Delight is on his face. 12 points to 11 for Leeds.
Well, this is when you look at a team who's down and out, moves the ball along the line. Just watch young Creaser here. 17 years of age, coolness, calm, collected, holds the ball, flips it round. Prendeville takes that very well, makes it look very easy, and that's a very important score for Leeds.
And how well did Paul Prendeville take that ball? We've had the lead change hands 5 times in this match, and I don't doubt it could possibly change again. John Holmes saying to his men, look, get stuck in now, lads, it's not going away from us. David Ward insisting what he wants, but I'm sure he'll want 2 points from this youngster. It's a difficult kick for Creaser. Going across the face of the post. So 6 minutes to go, just that 1 point difference in Leeds' favour, 12 left.
I think we'll see now, Ray, the drop goal coming into effect. Leigh have got 3 or 4 men who can drop goals. They looked as though they had this game won, but we said that Leeds were never out of it, and it should be a really exciting 5 minutes.
Oh, what a good run again. Leeds with the ball. Steve Martin. Oh, we're seeing some fine skills here from this Australian substitute, Steve Martin. David Ward. And there seems to be fresh heart into this Leeds pack now. They're driving at the heart of the Leeds defence. Keith Rain. Sixth tackle coming up. Holmes, kick to the corner, Drummond's covering. Oh, well taken. Five minutes to go now. Leigh, they need to get back into this game, have got to get away from this line. And just look at those Leeds tacklers coming up now. Leeds now looking the livelier, looking the fresher. And I think the 2 Leeds substitutions, Alec, of Squires and Martin have made a big difference.
Well, I think Steve Martin's had a great game, and it makes you wonder, what a try does to a side. It brings that little bit of extra energy out of the body when they look down and out, and Leeds have certainly looked a lot stronger side in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, but a good tackle there from Ray Tavern, Leeds substitute number 15. Keith Rain. These 2 Rain twins at 8 and 10 have worked very, very hard. David Ward, 4 minutes to go. Leeds quite content to stay on this line. They can't get a try, they'll be looking for a drop. Oh, and here's a chance! He's in! Oh, yes. Must surely seal the game for those Leeds fans. 3 minutes to go, number 8. Keith Rain plunges over. Well, that's the try I think he deserved. The second try of the match. And how well he's worked for them.
Well, I think here we have the try and the straw that brought the camel's back. Keith Rain sees it and plunges over for his second try. And aren't they delighted about that?
This should be an easier attempt for David Creaser. If he could kick this goal, it would give them that lead, which would make Leigh have to score twice, and I think that must be beyond them in these closing minutes. It's the 2 points, and I'm sure those Leeds fans know they're going back to the final for the 2nd year running. It's amazing actually how in this game, in these trophy rounds, Leeds have in fact won games in the last 2 or 3 minutes. They won the first round at Blackpool in the last minutes, and they won at Swinton in the last minutes, and here they are again. Leigh still hoping against hope. John Woods. Leigh still have sufficient pace, sufficient skill to score a try. Ian Potter. Shane Varley, Aidan Alexander. Oh, and a good ball to Clark. Sixth tackle coming up. Varley. And up and under, it's a good one, it's hovering close. Oh, it's... Oh. And a knock on. A minute to go, Leeds will be relieved at that. And I'm sure skipper David Wall will be looking to take this scrum. Steve Martin at scrum half, feeding the ball, Leigh ball. Shane Varley wanting to get on with it very, very quickly. But he won't let him play it. Out to Woods. Leigh certainly not giving up. 3 yards from that Leeds line. Oh, and a good tackle, but offside, yes. I thought it was a bit quick. But we're in injury time, and I'm sure that man of the match there, Keith Rain, will still be doing the tackling. And a huge roar goes up from the Leeds fans as they get the ball. And it's there. There's the hooter. And Leeds have that man as much as anybody, Keith Rain. 2 tries to him to thank for taking them into the John Player Trophy final. 18 points to 11 in Leeds' favour, but let's give credit to both sides. What a game, and what a credit to Rugby League, Ali.
Well, I think it's been a great game of Rugby League, Ray, and to be quite honest, Leigh had the game for long periods and looked as though he was going to win it. Leeds come back at him with a storming finish to put a great result to a great game. Rugby League's the winner.
Well, Morris, 3 weeks ago you took over a struggling Leeds club. Today you've just got yourself through to the John Player Trophy final. What do you put it down to?
Well, first of all, Ray, I feel absolutely delighted with the result. I thought it was a cracking game all round. It was unfortunately had to lose, but put the win down to just good, honest teamwork. They've worked hard to get to the semi-final, and they weren't going to let it slip. And it's the players that win it, Ray, as you well know, and it's all down to the players.
David, as captain, you seem to be struggling in the first half, 7-2 down, then you came back with 16 points in the second half.
Yes, I think it was the spirit and the team spirit of the players, and everybody rallied round, and we gave a good second half performance with us fitness telling in the end, I think.
And you yourself looked to be about to be substituted at one stage. Was it your leg?
I got a dead leg on the thigh, and I was struggling, and but as the game goes on, you sort of like run it off, and he wasn't going to take me off, not with us winning at that stage anyhow.
You mean you weren't going to let him go off?
That's right.
Morris, second half, as I said, 16 points you came back with. What do you put that down to?
Well, we just had a word, as David will verify, at half-time, Ray, and we were always confident. It was just that, as at Swinton in the third round, we let Leigh take the game to us a little bit. They pressurised us. We said we'd keep our concentration, keep our cool, especially when we're in attacking positions 25, 30 yards from their line, and that's just what we did. Again, I put it down to teamwork and team spirit.
And are you going to win the final this time?
With a bit of luck, Ray, yes.
Thanks very much, Morris.